All right, guys, welcome back to another workout. We're going to do another half-hour calisthenic workout today. So it's going to be following my similar format. We're doing our 4-exercise warm-up. Today, we're going to be doing Frankensteins, butt kickers, jumping jacks. We're going to finish off with bicycles. So that's going to get us nice and warm and get right into the rest of our workout. So make sure you got some space. Let's get right into it. So first up, we're going to do Frankenstein's 20 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, next up, we're going to do butt kickers. So really try and get as deep a kick as you can, get a bit of that quad stretch involved. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. All right. Starting to feel warm, which is good because I'm just freezing in here today. So keep on moving, keep on warming up, go right into our jumping jacks. So 20 jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. All right. Which is good. I'm starting to warm up. It's freezing in here. Now, 1 warm-up exercise left. I'm going to go down to the mat. We're going to do bicycles. I'm going to tuck my chin and pedal my feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Whew. So, I'm out of breath. Definitely warm, thank God, because it's very cold. And I'll explain what we got today. So, today got a number of new exercises for us. We're going to start on the floor. We'll pretty much do everything on the floor, and we're going to finish standing up. So, we cover our 5 exercises we're going to do in our giant set today. First up, we're going to do a glute bridge. So, start on the mat. So a glute bridge. What I'm going to do here, I want to have my feet, my knees bent, my feet close to my butt. I'm going to bridge my hips up into the air. So boom, squeeze those glutes, bring my hips up, hold this for like a second, and then release. So 1, 2, just like that. So getting a really big squeeze, glute squeeze at the top, holding that for a second. That is going to be our first exercise. Second exercise, we're going to stay on the mat, stay facing up. We're going to do a reverse plank. So this one requires a bit of shoulder mobility. I'm going to put my hands underneath me, about shoulder width apart, push up width for your hands. And this one's going to be similar to that glute bridge. I'm going to bring my hips up, but this time my legs are straight. So if my legs are straight, I'm making a plank. So this is just like our plank position, but I'm upside down, or right side up, depending on how you look at it. So I'll be facing up, hands planted, straight line all the way from my ankles to my shoulders. So we'll just hold that one. It's more of a static technique. I'll just count out our hold. So then we're going to flip over. Instead of being on our back, now I'm going to be belly down. I'm going to do a close grip push-up. So just bringing my hands in. Instead of my normal wide shoulder or wider than shoulder width, just going to bring things in a little bit. I'm not doing a diamond push-up. I'm not doing anything too extreme. I'm just bringing my grip in closer. So, got a nice close grip position here. 1. Just like that. So that's going to be exercise number 3 for a giant set. Exercise number 4, we're going to stay face down. So once we're done with our push-ups, we're just going to go down to our bellies onto the floor. So here, I'm gonna cross my arms and sort of support your head. What we're focusing on here is the back half. So I just want to keep my stomach flat, my back flat. I'm going to bend one leg, and I'm going to raise it up. It's not a big motion. I'm just extending this leg back. I'm raising that heel up. I'm really squeezing my glutes, firing my hamstrings, and keeping my hips and everything else square. So it's not a huge movement, but you'll definitely feel this activate your lower back, your glutes, your hamstrings. We're going to do this on both sides. So we'll do a set on the left leg, and then we'll switch, do the same thing on the right. Doesn't look like a big movement, but a really good prehab rehabilitation type exercise. Really helps out your hip flexors. So our last exercise, we're going to be standing up. Move this. So our next exercise, our final exercise, when we stand all the way up, we're going to do a pillar lunge. So pillar lunge is sort of like combining 2 lunges. I'm going to combine a forward lunge, step forward, drop, and then go right with the same leg into a rear lunge. Stepping back, drop, and then we'll come up to our start. So that is a pillar lunge. We're combining the forward and the rear, doing them together in one lunge. So we're going to do this on both legs. Step forward, take a big step, drop down, take a step back on the same leg, down, and up. So that is our pillar lunge. That's what we got in store for us for today's giant set. So let's get right into it. Let's do 8. I like the number 8. We're going to do 8 reps for each exercise. So first up, I'm going to do our glute bridge. So I'm going to lay on my back, bring my feet in close to my butt. I'm going to bridge my hips up. I'm just going to hold for a second or 2 and then drop back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. So I'm going to stay pretty much in the same spot. Now I'm going to sit up, get my hands in place, open our chest. I'm going to do our reverse plank. So legs straight out in front of us. Hold this plank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's our reverse plank. So I'm going to flip over. Now it's time for our reverse grip, or a close grip push-up. So close grip, 8 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, so halfway through, we're gonna do our prone leg lift. So flat on our bellies, I'm gonna cross my arms, support my head, bend one knee, and raise. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, shake it out, shake it out. We're gonna do our other leg. So get in position, knee bent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So that one, not a lot of movement, small range of motion. Really feeling that, really feeling my back, glutes, hamstrings. It's helping relieve my hip flexor a little bit. So final exercise. I'll move my mat. All right. So I'm gonna do pillar lunge. Going forward on the right first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Whew. Shake it out, shake it out. All right. Now we're gonna do the other leg. So it's pillar lunge. It's a lot of work because you're basically doing 2 lunges each time. So these add up pretty quickly. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Whew! That is tough. So, pillar lunge, basically doing double lunges. Did what, 32 lunges right there. So, heart rate is racked up. Feel good. That's a nice exercise to finish strong. So, catch your breath. I'll do my best. You guys do your best. I'm gonna go through it one more time. So, the beginning, first 3 or 4 exercises, not too intense. Those lunges really hammer it home. So I'm gonna give myself another minute, get my cardio back. Apparently, I haven't been working on it as much as I should. So let's get back to work. So I'm gonna lay on the mat. I'm gonna go through our first exercise. Do that glute bridge. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I'm doing extra, so we're only doing 8. So, getting lost in my thoughts. I'm gonna keep our reps at 8. I'm gonna stay face up or belly up on this one. We're gonna do our reverse plank. So, get your shoulders back, get your arms in position, your legs straight. I'm gonna do an 8-second hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. So I'm gonna flip on over. I'm gonna do our close grip push-ups. Bring our hands in close. If you guys feel extra ambitious, go ahead and try out those diamond push-ups. But I'm gonna just keep my hands in closer than my normal grip. So close grip push-up, 8 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So now I'm going to do those prone leg lifts. So again, not a huge range of motion. Really just trying to activate our glutes, our hamstrings, relax our hip flexors a little bit. All right, go left leg first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and switch. And go my right leg now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Woo! So, not a lot of motion on that one, but if you're really focusing, it's a lot of work. So, great exercise. Let's finish strong. I'm gonna do my best to catch my breath a little bit before this starts. So, pillar lunge. These are like a double lunge. I really like these, not only for leg strengthening, which they definitely beat up your legs, but you get to work on a little bit more coordination, balance, instead of just locking in place, doing squats, or whatever. This one we're moving through space, taking big step back, big step forward. It takes a lot of balance. It's very athletic movement. So if you guys feel like you're sliding and losing balance on this one, don't fret. That's very common. So this is one of those ways we can build this up, is working on our balance. So as we take our steps, try and keep yourself shoulder width. So as I'm doing my lunge, I still have a little bit of width between my legs. Where we get in trouble is if I get in this tightrope, little skinny stance. We don't want to be on a narrow stance. So good wide base. All right, enough talking. Let's get into it. Pillar lunge. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, one leg left. Remember, good, comfortable shoulder width stance. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, not quite, 7, one more. And 8. Whew. So, while I catch my breath, try and describe my challenges for you guys. So, my challenge, till we train next, is try out that prone leg lift. The 4th exercise, try and do that, maybe not as many reps as you can, but I just say get some extra practice with that one. Recently, I've been getting a lot of hip flexor pain, doing squats. I get really low, my hip flexors are tight. It's just been bothering me recently. So that prone leg lift, great way to relieve some of this hip flexor pressure, build up our glutes and hamstrings, try and support our core, and take that load away from the hip flexor. It's not really its job. So that is my challenge for you guys. Use the prone leg lift. If you have any hip pain, it's a great exercise for that. And just challenge yourself with it. It's a new one. So, enough talking. Let's get into our cool down, our mobility. I'm gonna get a nice, comfortable stance. I'm gonna do a standing twist. So I'm gonna go side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Love that twist. Got a couple cracks on both sides, so it's very, I don't know, there's something good about that, getting those pops out of your back. Next, I'm gonna do shoulder circles. So wide, super wide circles. I'm gonna go forward to start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to switch. So now I'm going to go backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. Next up, Cossack squat stretch. This one really helps with wide stance. Really, really wide stance. Let me get into the perfect position. I'm going to drop down to my right to start. I'm going to pick this foot up, hang out here in this stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Pop on up, keep my wide stance, drop down on the left this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Pop up out of that. Now I'm going to drop down and do a warrior lunge or a half kneeling hip flexor stretch. So I like warrior lunge, it's less of a mouthful. So I want to have a nice kneeling lunge, and let's play with our hips. So if we can round our hips back and then tuck them under forward, I want to roll my pelvis under me and drive this hip forward. Keep our posture good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'm going to switch. Switch sides, get in position. Remember my tailbone, I'm rotating forward, getting those hips forward, tucking my tail under me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. I'm going to drop down. I'm going to do our butterfly stretch. So, butterfly stretch. Bring our feet together. Drive those knees to the floor. Open those hips up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, you got 2 more left. I'm going to do the pike. So, bring your legs together. Straight legs. Drive those knees to the floor. Try and touch your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Shake it out, shake it out. We got 1 stretch left. We're going to do our straddle. So open those legs as wide as you can. Sit into that. Lean forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so shake it out, shake it out. Nice and limber, nice and stretched out. Feeling good. So, thank you guys for tuning in. Until next time we work out, stay strong, stay healthy, and stay warm because it's quite cold out there. And I'll see you guys next time.